Good morning guys, gals, and taters all alike, Sunrise107 here, and today we are doing a sketch video. But this is gonna be an interesting sketch video. You're gonna see why in a minute. Now for those of you who don't know, which is probably all of you, I am a big fan of MatPat and I watch game, film, and food theories almost every chance I get. And you would not believe my excitement when he uploaded a second video about making Markiplier's perfect Pokémon. Yeah, I think you see where this video is going. But I have to say, number 3 is pretty much up to detail. If I'm gonna be honest, my money's on that one. Of course, that's not what we're looking at today. When I saw the second fake Pokémon, I couldn't help but feel it was lacking something, you know, like some chutzpah, some spice, something. Like something was missing. So, I took it upon myself to make my own rendition of the second attempt MatPat made. As of the recording of this video, I have just received a notification from YouTube about a video about Mark reacting to the new fake Pokemon. However, I have not yet viewed it, so please don't get mad if I got something messed up or something. I did not see the video at this point of time. Okay? Okay. Now, disclaimer, I am not trying to say that I'm a better artist. A lot of thought, work, and effort was put into making these perfect Pokemon designs, and I absolutely love them. The artists who worked on these designs are better than me, and I am in no way saying that by making my own rendition I am a better artist. They are more experienced, talented, and skillful than I'll ever be. You know, like, they have these tablet setups and whatnot, and all I have is a pencil, a paper, eraser, and my phone. Yes, that is all I have. I'm poor. Long story short, I'm only doing this because I thought it was a fun thing to do, and I wanted to share it with y'all. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Ah! I hate it when I clap because it sounds so high-pitched. I don't know why. The first thing I do when trying to analyze what a person desires is through observation. Quick note, I'm no long-time Markiplier fan, but I've seen how he reacts towards certain characters.
Well, I don't like this dominatrix thing that's going on. I'm not into that. So if we could just skate on by that before something awakens in me that I don't want to.
Oh. Each of these portals.
Hello.
Find them and bring them to me.
You're tall. Well, hey, Bierce. How you doing? You so fierce, Bierce. Oh, you fierce, Bierce. I like you, fierce, Bierce, with your fierce, necklace. Okay, now who am I gonna trust? The horrible, disembodied, veiny I, or the very nice, attractive lady? Now, nice, attractive ladies who seem to not be too concerned with my death are always to be trusted, and I don't trust no door. I never trusted door with an eye on it. My God, you are stunning, lady. I am so into you.
Just play the next chapters of Dark Deception, Mark. That's all I asked for. Anyway, simply put, if I have to know the desires of Markiplier, I have to think like Markiplier. How do I think like a Markiplier? Perhaps it is with the vast ego that I must present from myself, to enormous load, my fans cheering out from the distance as I wave at them from afar, my tall stature, my proud smile as I see where I've gone. Yes, this is me. I am Markiplier, the most narcissistic YouTuber, the king of FNAF, I don't know where this is going. Where is this going, you may ask? Nowhere. This is going nowhere. Now, Now let's see the second fake Pokemon attempt, because it's time I told you what kept bothering me. Spoilers, if you haven't yet, watch MatPat's video on the second rendition. Go there and watch it if you haven't already. The man spent so much time and effort to try and appeal the king known as Markiplier. It's a great video, I'll give you that. Back to the fake Pokemon. Every time I look at this, you know what I see when I look at this? I just see a baby. Like a little innocent, pure little baby burb. Its legs are round and thick, sure, but they're short and look like baby legs. The face looks overall round and gentle, whereas characters like Lady Dimitrescu and Auntie Nyan Nyan have a sharp design, giving them a sense of danger. Like the power of a dominant woman who knows they're in control. And a small key detail I must mention. It looks short. It's just that. It looks short. The dominant tall stature is not there. Nowhere to be seen. Sure, it has the hair flowing around and being all mysterious and stuff, but no matter how many times I look at it, it looks like a child. Because it's short. Now don't get me wrong. That's just what I think. It's only my personal opinion. I'm not trying to hate on the artists. They really put a lot of time and effort into these designs, and they actually look really, really good. Don't get me wrong, okay? It looks cute. But, you know, not as cute as Primarina. I mean, moving on. That's the one thing I've noticed about some Pokemon Mark made certain reactions to. They looked tall. And Formosa is around, what, like 5'11", I guess? I guess that counts as tall. Then again, Serena is like 3'9", but that's out of the topic. Up next, Mark is in for the sharpness and deadliness, because, you know. And based on most of the Pokemon he made huge reactions to, I do not think color is really a key factor here, but we'll keep it for the sake of time, you know, so I won't have to come up with a color on spot. Okay, now, do you think I know what I'm saying? No. Heck no. I'm just yabbering away so I can waste time. But enough of that. Now, it's time to make my rendition. So obviously we're going off based on the design of the second rendition MatPat made, but we're going to spice things up a bit. First off, the typing. I think it would add more if she were a psychic and fire type, or maybe psychic and poison type. Something really dangerous. But for now, we'll only go with the psychic type. You guys can put your suggestions in the comments. Now, the legs. Obviously, they have to be like a bird, but longer and traditionally feminine looking. Something like Serena's, but not exactly. Now, as I have mentioned, I'm just a kid with some time to spare to make a crappy video, and I don't know exactly how to draw bird legs, but you know, for me, it turned out okay. I'd give myself a 5 out of 10 just for effort. Quick side note, I took some inspiration from Blaziken's legs. Yeah, you know, fire chicken? For me, Blaziken's always been fire chicken, alright? There's nothing you can do to change me. Besides, Blaziken, the name Blaziken, it sounds like chicken, okay? So I call it a fire chicken. Moving on. Next, probably a tall, slim, but at the same time thick body. Something I've observed Mark to enjoy or fantasize about, if you know what I mean. And of course, we'll keep the plumage from the original rendition because fabulous. I did notice that I made a mistake. The plumage wasn't feathery. it was more cloudy shaped. You know, I could fix it right now. I could. I'm in the middle of recording. I could just stop here and fix. Alright, next the wings. There wasn't really much to go off from the original, so I decided to make my own wings. Trouble was, I didn't know exactly how to angle them, or draw them properly for that matter. But, you know, I'd say the head was the most difficult part of the whole ordeal. Finding something sharp to add to that round, cute head wasn't really going smooth. Halfway through making this, I nearly gave up on the whole thing entirely. But you know, being insane and all, I kept going. I had gotten so far and I wasn't about to throw it all away into the garbage can where I know it's going to be rotting for the rest of eternity. Now, the hair. Look, I don't know what my thought process was at 3 a.m, but apparently it's this. I just decided to keep the same color scheme for the hair because I'm lazy, okay? But if there was one thing that was extremely frustrating, it had to be the eyes. That's another thing I have not mentioned, the eyes. For me, okay, so looking back now, they look a little mysterious, but they still look pure innocent. Like, you know, still a babyish vibe. I didn't get the sense of dominance or mystery. Again, let me repeat, that's just my opinion. Because I did get cute wholesomeness out of that. Yeah, I did get cute wholesome vibes from the eyes, so there's that. Okay, you're not gonna believe. I had to get a separate piece of paper just to find out how in Arceus's name would I make the eye more dominant looking, more superior, you know, with the attitude of like, they know they have the power, they know they have like all the superiority, you know, something that'll give you the step on me mommy vibes, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. That's the vibe we're going for. I don't know why I'm waving my hands around while I'm recording because you can't see my face. But it's me, okay? Screw everything. I had to sit here, write the script while sketching the rendition while drinking Mountain Dew in a cup with ice at 3 in the morning. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm just very tired. I'm still very tired. I have to be honest, I wasn't too sure with the pale purple and grayish color scheme at this point, but I decided, you know, screw it. I'ma do my own thing because I can. I mean, it was my own rendition. I could have chose any other color, but you know, I decided to stick a little bit closer to the original because, you know, I'm lazy. But seriously, if it was up to me, I would have picked a different color scheme. But you know, purple really suited the bird really well, and I just had to go with it. That's all I got. So, after a whole night and day spent making this just for the fun of it, I actually enjoyed doing it. It is quite literally the first fake Pokemon I've ever created, so, you know, I guess there's a reason to be proud. But, without any more interruptions, ladies and gentlemen, and all you couch potaters at home, I present to you my rendition of MatPat's second attempt at creating Markiplier's perfect Pokemon. You know, I can't say it's my best work, but I really did love how this came out. I honestly felt nervous about this whole video. I felt like I was doing something bigger than I could handle. But, you know, it's not like Markiplier or MatPat will see this, right? Right? Yeah, right. It's not like they would. I have to say, I'm quite fond of this color scheme I used on her, as well as her tail feathers. I love the, well, almost symmetrical shape of it. No, it just tickles my fancy. I love symmetrical things. And if you're wondering, no, I currently do not have a name for her. So go ahead and leave your suggestions with the typing you think fits in the comments below. For me, as I look at her even more, I was thinking maybe get rid of the psychic. She could still be smart, but not psychic type, you know what I mean? She could be like a grass and poison type. Could be. Or like a flying poison type. That also works. You didn't think I would just draw her and not provide some details, would you? Are you forgetting that I am a writer? Well, aspiring writer anyway. Starting off, this Pokemon resides in the tropical forests of Alola. Obviously, they can be found residing above the trees where it's warmer. Also could be a symbolism for I am higher than all of you type of thing. They eat fruits and berries and are actually very active in boasting their skills towards the other Pokemon of their kind. If you ever got one in your team, they will make sure you are not the one bossing around. One example is pinning you down with their elegant yet deadly claws. In this Pokemon's customs, pinning someone is a sign of superiority, which, now that I think about it, it kinda also applies to the human world. Anyway, another is tightly gripping your shoulder with one claw while looking you straight in the eye, daring you to fight back. This is considered a challenge to fight. If you do not want to end up with your face scratched, then later sat on by this Pokemon, I recommend slowly kneeling and carefully putting their claw down. This symbolizes that you immediately concede the battle, therefore making them the superior one. Unless, of course, you want your face scratched and then sat on by this Pokemon, that is if you lose, then be my guest. I guess. They're quite the tease, I must say. The males are the worst. Like, worst. They're like the most egoistic birds you'll ever meet. They're always trying to compare their prowess with one another. Again, I would like to say that I have no beef with the artists or MatPat. I just wanted to have fun and create my own rendition of what they made. And best of all, I get to share it with all of you. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope I made you smile. And I just realized that if my parents saw this, there is a chance that I will be taken in for lecturing. Oh boy. So please, if you did enjoy, please subscribe, and hope that I will get out of that situation alive, if it ever were to happen. As always, later taters! I'll see y'all next time. Stay frosty!